Mitsuki's back. Boruto shows us why he's still the main character. Kawaki about to catch a case. Some along the lines of, you took another man's life, but you're not that guy though. Jura and the rest of his backup dancers about to take a field trip to the Hidden Leaf. My question is, now what? Last chapter, we found out that Jura clearly doesn't want Naruto to retire, and it seems like he wants him to come outside and play. Translation, I'm guessing they gonna run a fade. So, it turns out Naruto's about to finally come back home after he said he was going to go get milk. Too far? Probably. Translation, he was forcibly ejected from his home in the most non-violent fashion. Boruto's still an outlaw, but he's slowly gathering allies. So my question is, for chapter 8, where's the story going? Yo, so it turns out whenever I look at my YouTube analytics, the people who actually watch my videos are from YouTube recommendations. Y'all not even subscribed. So if y'all want to do me a solid and you like this kind of content, hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. Thank you. Alright, let's get this out the way. First things first. This is speculation, and I could very much be wrong. But so could you. I'm really basing my prediction for chapter 8 really based off how Naruto and Naruto Shippuden were actually written. In chapter 7, Boruto states that one of these days that him and Kawaki are gonna have to settle their differences as brothers. I understand that, but let's take it back to how Naruto and Naruto Shippuden were written. At the end of both manga, Naruto and Sasuke finally went at it. So I'm anticipating that fight between Boruto and Kawaki probably isn't going to be within the next couple days as Boruto states it to be. Boruto and Kawaki will probably settle their issues at the end of Two Blue Vortex, just like their predecessors. It kind of reminds me of when Team 7 finally met up. When Team 7 reunited, during that time when Sakura almost ended Sarada's life indirectly. Allegations against Sasuke, some along the lines of lack of child support and being the future deadbeat baby daddy. Okay, let's put some respect on Sasuke's name. Husband. Deadbeat future husband. We clearly know why he wasn't around. This man got a whole son. I mean, if you've been on this channel enough time, you know exactly who I'm talking about. I should probably let that go. Nah, definitely not. Not a chance. My point is, Naruto and Sasuke within that interaction declared that they were gonna fight. Or Naruto said that if I fight you, I'll die with you. Something kind of weird. Like, I mean, Naruto, you cool, and I mean, you a real good friend. Like, a really good friend. Because you've been taking one too many fades for Mr. Uchiha here, and all of a sudden, he got your son. So, I mean, something needs to happen. From that point on, I really thought the moment they saw each other, it was gonna be on sight. But to my disbelief, they were chilling, fought a couple bad guys. Sasuke even met the parents, took down the whole villain. They even got a power up too. They did settle their differences at the end, like literally in the manga, there was like 5 chapters left. Once Kaguya was sealed away, Sasuke legitimately just sat there and was like, aha, so you've unleashed my trap card. Haha, I'm actually not a good guy. I'm actually low-key a bad guy, but I just got some issues, especially with my brother. I mean, me and my brother, we cool now, but I mean, we still gonna have to run this fade. I think this is the same writing formula that they'll use in Boruto, where they have their own common issues with each other. They'll be forced to cooperate against a bigger antagonist. A common example of the enemy of my enemy is my friend, at least until they box. Jura and his backup dancers are planning to go to the Hidden Leaf, and of course they're going after Naruto. Naruto's been sealed away by Kawaki for his own protection, in a backwards, obsessive kind of way. Outside of him being an Otsutsuki, with that putting a target on his back, him also being the only person who can access Naruto as of right now also puts another target on his back. Because you know for a fact that Jura and the rest of his squad ain't leaving until the man in the orange jumpsuit pulls up. I think in chapter 8, it'll start to navigate conversations that'll begin to expose Kawaki's fraudulent motives. So I think this is really just the the prelude, the pre-game to Kawaki's exposure. Mitsuki and Sada are gonna reunite, but I think they're gonna reunite as the ones who know who Boruto actually is. In regards to Code, I don't think we'll actually see him in this chapter, at least until Jura decides to go after all the Otsutskis, because despite that, he's the white Otsutsuki, so he's like the... You know how you got chicken, and then you got chicken with some barbecue sauce. Me being me, I like me some Sweet Baby Ray's. In addition to that, Code's time as a villain is definitely just done. Orochimaru had a better setup as a villain in comparison to Code, but I feel like once the time skip had happened and he caught that fate from Naruto, his momentum and his time as a villain just deteriorated at that point. Especially once Sasuke took him out. Like, Sasuke didn't overwhelm him, he just took advantage of a moment of weakness. In Boruto, the regressive development gets even worse. They made this man a whole parent, and they had Yamato babysitting his ass until the end of time. Now, to look at Boruto and Kashin Koji, I definitely think that they might be shown in this chapter where they start to discuss plans and strategies about what to do against Jura and his attempt to go after the Hidden Leaf. Last we saw Kashin Koji, he did tell Boruto to stand by and that they are prepared to box. So we know for a fact that he's on standby, and the moment anything kicks off, he pulling up to the Hidden Leaf. Kawaki's gonna grow a little bit more suspicious of Mitsuki, considering he knows that Mitsuki was the one who knocked him out, and he's back from fighting Boruto. So he's probably gonna sit there and think, hey, I know you went ahead to go box Boruto, but you ain't really come back with no scratching or nothing. You kind of clean, so what happened with it? Mitsuki's bloodlust has been oozing out the corner lip for Boruto, but now that's completely gone. So now it makes me sit there and think, what's the interaction gonna be like once Mitsuki's back in Kawaki's proximity? I doubt they'll press Kawaki about Naruto, considering it'll just disrupt the current status quo of what's going on in the village. They're all under the impression that Naruto's dead. If it got out that Naruto's alive and Kawaki was the one who sealed him away, ooh, that's gonna be a problem and a half. I mean, it'll be on sight. So I think Kawaki has a little bit of grace and a bit of a cooling period. Looking at Naruto and Sasuke in regards to when they'll be back, I genuinely don't think they'll be back until the end of the manga. I don't think we're gonna see them. I think there might just be some brief interactions between Kawaki and Naruto where he talks to them about having like an element of regret. I definitely don't think they're coming back anytime soon. Basically, they're gonna have to get rid of Jura, because that's the only way Sasuke coming back. Naruto's not coming back until the end, and you know those guys, they're two peas in the pod, so if one comes back, the other's gotta come back too. It reminds me of when they fought with Ishiki and Sasuke lost his Rinnegan, and I'm thinking, okay, so my man Naruto, I mean, he's clean. I mean, Sasuke's still the god, but I mean, Naruto clean. And I'm thinking, okay, so Naruto definitely stronger, but then Kurama died, and I mean, that was it, game was game. Let me know your thoughts below. We still have about 3 more weeks until chapter 8 actually drops. I could very much be wrong about everything that I said, but it also makes for a good discussion too. So let me know your thoughts below. Let me know what you guys actually think is gonna happen in chapter 8. And I think I'm gonna leave it there. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll holler at y'all later, man. Peace.